Please, help my sister.
Wait, he's...
Please help my sister Yufa. The temple full of Makla.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, it is too deep a wound for its capabilities.
What, are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damn place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance. Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Neurus what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down, right?
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Chief!
I'm still alive.
You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with Magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
You mean the melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yufa and I were separated.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops.
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance. And such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Please, bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
Yes. Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Drakodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith.
If they've the strength to overcome the Temple's trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They're people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Broilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We gotta prep. But...
What's going on?
All right, then. All right, then.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Leave it out, mate.
Well, isn't this a dilemma?
What's up?
Well, isn't this a dilemma?
Leave it out, mate.
Excuse me?
All right, then. All right, then.
Leave me alone, will ya?
Hey, mister!
What'll it be?
Now then.
Hey, mister! Oh, it's you! Hey, mister!
Leave me alone, will ya?
All right, then.
All right then.
I won't be forgiving that anytime soon.
Here.
Really now?
Welcome.
Such a sky surely shows
All right then. Where to?
All ready for departure.
So this is the Dragon Temple. It's not too far from Virga Island.
Now then.
This place here.
Let's see.
You would pursue peril?
So we bring the fight to them.
Now then.
Tolerance. Why, that's...
Navigating the archipelago's currents north of Virga Island, the Dragon Temple comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The wind carries the unsettling cries of beasts over the water, ensuring that even reaching the temple will be a trial. The gauntlet runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island amidst surges of sinister magla.
We're here. Maybe the tide was with us this time, but that was a much quicker trip than I thought.
What's up, Del? You seasick?
No. And keep your eyes on them, not me.
You really worry too much, mate.
That's the Dragon Temple.
Just as I thought. I've seen this exact view in historical art. It's as ancient as ruins come. Perhaps the reason the Sanctus Church doesn't want anyone near the island.
I'd avoid it too if I could. The place looks totally overrun with magla. We're definitely gonna find some monsters in there.
This melancholia aura is most ominous. What is this magic?
Might not be unrelated. We know magic is possible without an igniter. In other words, magla can be controlled by the mind alone.
You venture that it springs from mortal minds.
Hey, you lot about finished. Let's get on with it.
He's right. Let's hurry on.
We're off. Oh. Just a sec.
Look at the entrance. What's going on here?
It's some kind of giant tree, right? But it almost feels like it's radiating pure magla.
We shall force our way through, if we must.
The woods turns aside all steel. It's no normal tree. The Melancholia's influence, maybe.
That's the best you've got, old man. Too sloppy by half. Del, what's wrong?
Nothing, I'm sound.
Hey, Del! Whoa!
Allow me. Your foot is badly injured. It is infected and inflamed.
I said I'm fine.
A wound-borne fever can turn fatal. We should turn back.
She's right, Del. We've got to get that looked at.
Basilio? Are you gonna listen to me or not?
Oh, please. You don't get to die like an idiot. From an infected foot of all things. Learn to rely on your allies.
Sorry, Del. I can't afford to listen to you this time.
You...
We need to get back to the village.
Right. We'll be seen, but we can't get into the temple like this anyway.
Basilio, carry him to the bunk inside the gauntlet runner. Also, once we get moving, don't leave the room or look outside. We're charging home full throttle, understood?
What?
Hey.
Thanks.
I see.
Understood. Let's give it a shot.
Hey.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Nonetheless,
But...
True.
Let's focus.
Really? But...
All right, then.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Leave it out, Knight.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
All right, then.
I beg your pardon.
Off we go here.
Yeah. Just can't stand it. It was all in vain.
Oh. Okay then. I shall tell you.
Well. All right.
Thank you.
Well, isn't this a dilemma?
Cheers. Fancy a bit?
Hey! Okay!
Cheers. Just between us. Come again.
Well, isn't this a dilemma?
All right then.
Let's go!
All right then.
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
All right then. All right then.
We are witness to the wrath
All right
of the
then.
gods.
All right then.
Here.
All right then. Where to?
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
All right then. All right then. Where to?